right. You're so silly. So silly. Today is Miss Cindy's birthday. If you're new to our channel or you missed that somewhere along the way, Miss Cindy was Matt's mother, and she died last year in 2023. And she's had a birthday since she died, but last year on her birthday we were still in the grieving process. Part of you never gets over the grieving process, really, when you lose somebody you love. But also we had took care of her all spring and during part of the summer until she passed away, so everything that we had was it was like we were just thrown back into life, and everything we had was backed up and piled up, and we had to get back to get things sorted out, and besides the actual grieving. Anyway, this year we've really thought about her, though, really kind of had space in our brains and time on our hands to think about her. We've been telling a lot of Miss Cindy stories and thinking about her birthday, and she liked to celebrate our birthdays. She didn't care so much about hers, but hers coincided with mine. Hers was the day after mine, my birthday. I just had a birthday too, so she always thought that was really special, and so this is a good time to think about her. And we make a lot of the stuff I do, and Matt does too, you know, a lot of the things that she taught us about cooking and recipes and different things. I recently shared a blueberry pie that she showed me how to make years ago. And so we do that often, but this morning Matt was thinking about one thing that he grew up, her fixing for him, of course, when he was growing up. Very, very simple. It's just an egg sandwich, but it's kind of her twist on it. So we're going to share that with you today, and then also share some pictures. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. But Matt's going to go make the scrambled eggs. I'm going to toast our bread. Usually me and Matt like to eat Sunbeam, just white light bread from the store.
Good old gummy bread.
Good old gummy bread for our sandwiches. But today we're using, Miss Cindy liked homemade bread, and this is a recipe that she come up with on her own. And I will put I've shared it before in several videos, but I'll put the description, or put the recipe link in the description below. And it's just we make it in a bread machine, but you could certainly make it by hand and let it rise and go through all that. You can do that too. It's really, really tasty. It's got oatmeal in it, whole wheat, and then just all-purpose flour or bread flour, whatever you want to use. But it's really good. So I'm going to toast, and you're going to make eggs.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are actually her shakers.
We're about ready to make the sandwich, and Matt said these are actually her shakers. They are. These are the ones that she had for years, and then after she passed away, I thought, I really love them, and they're bigger than ours, so we brought them. We've been using them. So just an egg sandwich, but a twist on it. When I first met Matt and I made him an egg sandwich, he told me this is how he preferred it, and I was like, why? I've just never heard of anything like that, because we just put egg foldies, we call them, but when I was young, I just put the eggs. I just wanted the eggs and a piece of toasted bread is the way Granny would make it for me. I guess when I got older, I put mayonnaise on one piece of the bread. But Matt, you know, show him Miss Cindy's twist, which is really simple. Maybe you do it too, so please tell us. So Matt's got his scrambled eggs here. He's got some mayonnaise. He's got some mustard. And then salt and pepper. And then he just mixes it all up together. So when we were first, I don't remember if it was when we were first married or even maybe when we were dating, and he showed me this, I was like, why would anybody do that? But then it's not bad. It's pretty good, isn't it?
I think it is.
Yeah. Kind of like if you think about egg salad, which I did always like, but I'd always had it made with boiled eggs, not scrambled eggs. But it's kind of the same thought.
And the measurements of this stuff would be different as according to how many eggs you got, but it always makes a sound, a little sticky sound when it's about right. I mean, that's the way I gauge it, and that's kind of got it.
Miss Cindy told me stories, and I'm sure she told Matt the same thing, about when she was growing up, that her family ate a lot of eggs, and so she liked eggs about any way you could do them. I mean, she just really liked them, like a comfort food. Eggs are a comfort food for a lot of people. You're going to make us move this out of the way. she told me before that they liked fried egg. They eat a lot of fried eggs, and they just left the pan. I think they stuck the frying pan down in the oven so it'd always be handy. In the last little part of her life, she lost a lot of her appetite, but every morning I would make her, or whoever, if I couldn't go or be with her, or if I wasn't there, it'd be Matt or whoever, we'd make her a fried egg and toast and some jelly and maybe some kind of bacon or something, and she'd always just brag about it, say that's about how good it was, and tell us how much she loved eggs, you know.
Yeah, she always loved eggs, and she'd make them for me when I was real little, and I guess that's why I like them so much. And I've always eaten lots of eggs, and I still do.
Yeah. You might even have enough left over for one later.
Oh yeah, I
Ready
will.
to taste it. A real comfort food.
Actually, could have used a little more mustard.
No, that's pretty good.
How you like it on a toasted homemade bread?
I like it. I probably like it better on Sunbeam, but
Yeah, I probably would too. But this is, later on, when she would make this, 15 years or so ago, it was always on this bread. So I just thought I'd make it the way she would have made it.
yeah,
It is pretty good.
it is really good. A lot of times me and Matt, if we're really busy and don't have time, if you're in a hurry, but you got to have some kind of supper to eat before you go to bed, we'll do an egg sandwich just to have something quick and easy but filling and comforting. Well, we hope you enjoyed seeing Miss Cindy's little twist on this. The rest of the video, we hope you enjoy it. We're going to share some pictures of Miss Cindy, and we're going to share a beautiful song that Katie and her friend David Kaner wrote, Miss Cindy's Waltz. Katie has a real sweet story about how the song come to be, and she tells it in a video her and Corey published last year on their channel. So I will link to that down below, and you can go hear that beautiful, real sweet, kind of funny too, story about how the song come to be. And we hope you enjoy it, and we appreciate you letting us share our memories today of Miss Cindy, and we're always glad when you stop by to help us celebrate Appalachia. I think I want some Tommy Toes to go with it.
Okay.
You didn't have to get any, but
See, it's not an overwhelming mustard taste, but there's just a little something there. It just enhances it a little,
yeah.
I think. Now, I can stand it just absolutely orange with mustard, because I love mustard.
I like mustard more now than I ever have. One of those things about your taste changing as you get older.
When I was little, me and Eric we would get back when I had the glass jars of mustard, it was before the squeeze bottles, we'd get it out and take the lid off and dip a spoon down in it and just eat pure mustard off a spoon to see who would stop the quickest, because it's kind of just pure mustard, sort of got a whang to it, but I always liked it.
Yeah.
And we'd do stuff like that all the time.
This is good. you.